Hi guys, this is week 37 Project Life, and I have got the October Citrus Twist Kits, Pocket Life Kit and Sprinkles Kit this week. So I'm starting with my photos, and you can see they're very pink, so this is definitely a great week photo-wise. So I am just adding a few of the cards. I'm going to use that very pale blue 4x6, and then I've got a pink 3x4, of course, a beautiful stripe, and I'm going to do all of my journaling probably on one card this week. So I have got just one of the more plainer journal cards there that does say new challenges. So I'm laying out all my cards and stuff, and so I've only got one hole to fill down here at the bottom, just going through the 4x6 papers, working out what one I'm going to use. And although there are a few that I really liked with it, especially that stripe and the teal blue, I'm going to go with this red and pink ombre. I just, if it's going to be pink, I might as well go the whole hog pink. So this is how I'm going to do everything. So I'm going to start by sticking my photos down. I've got an Instax photo and just that one little square, and then one square down the bottom. In the Sprinkles kit, there were these really cute enamel stickers and these photo corners, and these gold ones are just gorgeous. So I'm going to add these onto this photo here. And I wondered about adding 4, but I think I'm just going to stick with 2. I like the way that 2 looked, and then I thought I would replicate that with this other square photo down the bottom here as well. I'm putting them on the opposite corners this time just to add a little bit of variety. And now my title card. Because I've got that light blue card, I didn't like the way the light blue letters looked with it, so instead I'm going to use the Citrus Twist Alpha stamp to stamp out week 37. I did try to sort of space it, that's why I've started in the middle. I've worked backwards to say week, but of course I thought, leaving a space for a gap and the 37, but it's not very balanced, so I've got this huge gap in the middle, so I'm going to fill it with the very tiny little number stamp that was on the stamp set, which I think works out quite nicely. And then down the bottom, in the sort of label that's already printed on the card, I'm going to do my date stamping and use one of these puffy sticker hearts to separate my 2 dates. So to try and make the title stamping seem a bit more intentional, I am offsetting the dates and the heart a little bit so they're not centered on that label, just to make it look a bit more purposeful, even though it really wasn't. Now I want to stamp on my Instax photo, and the only ink that I've had any success doing that with is StazOn, so I've grabbed that and I'm going to stamp out Night Vibes. And then I'm going to do my journaling on this journal card, but I'm going to run it through my typewriter, so all I do is just loosely stick it to a piece of paper, run that through, and then I'm just using a bit of washi tape to cover up any glue residue on the back of that card. Now I want to do some, it's not really journaling I guess, for my bottom photo down here, I want to almost write a list, so I think instead of just writing it straight onto that paper, I'm going to try and cut apart this journaling card here just to use some of the lines so that I can make the list that I want to list. So I did a really poor job trimming it with my paper trimmer, so I'm just fixing that now with my scissors, just being really careful to trim along the lines so it looks more like a journaling spot rather than a cut apart journaling card. I'm going to stick that down and just hang it over the side and trim that off. And then on top of that, I'm going to stamp documented just straight onto the 4x6 paper. And then on top of that, I'm going to add the blue letter stickers. So I'm spelling out weird finds. This photo was at a car show that we went to, and you would think a car show would involve just cars, but there was a little bit of a swap meet there, and I just kept finding the most random things at this swap meet. So I did make note of a few of the most weird ones, and I decided that that definitely needed to be documented on this page. So I'm just writing a list of my top 5 weird finds, and I'm really pleased with how that card turned out. My bottom photo here is super busy, but I did want to add just this little sentiment sticker, so I'm just adding it and sticking it to my table too, and then cutting off the blue piece at the bottom because I really only want that little white bit, and then to draw attention to it I'm adding one of the little enamel hearts. This photo is just getting one of those little blue word stickers, phrase stickers, and another little enamel heart. And then I'm just looking for other things, something else I can add, especially to my top photo. And I really love this. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a cut apart sheet, but it's just full of just beautiful gold foiled phrases. So I cut one of the phrases I loved best off, and I'm going to add that to my photo with some foam squares, just to give it a bit more dimension, and yeah, just to draw attention to it, I guess. I did wonder about adding another little enamel heart, but in the end I went for this butterfly puffy sticker and just added a little foam square behind one of its wings so it was on the same level as the sentiment. And that is this week all done. I really love this week. It is so my style. It just makes me so happy. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It really does mean a lot to me. If you want to keep watching, there's a couple more videos on screen. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.